when Mayweather said he didn't know the difference between one Mexican and the other one, let me just tell you like this, how you can tell the difference. This one has fucking balls.
It certainly added flavor to the intense hatred that these guys said they had for each other going into that match.
When I saw Fernando at the weigh-in, I think my jaw dropped.
To most boxing experts, when they see somebody who's super muscular, it doesn't look right because most boxers are not like that.
It is time for our main event, Oscar De La Hoya versus Fernando Vargas.
This was Fernando's passion. I'm a real Mexican. Oscar's not a real Mexican. I'm a tough fighter. He's a pretty boy. You know, there's no way he can lose to Oscar De La Hoya in his mind.
Vargas, early in the De La Hoya fight, was imposing his size and strength on Oscar.
A big left hook counter upstairs. Drives De La Hoya into the rope.
There were moments in that fight when it looked like he was going to take Oscar out, hammering him against the ropes in 4 different rounds.
What every fighter thinks when he got a fighter in the ropes and you feel you got him, want to finish him. And that's what I try to do.
Little by little, I'm figuring out his game plan. I'm feeling that the right hands are landing. I'm sticking the jab on my toes, kind of like setting him up for the later rounds.
Vargas had it going so well through the 5th. Now De La Hoya in the 6th and 7th and 8th takes command, and his right hand is better than it's ever been before.
And his arms was, from all the excessive weight lift, really couldn't even block the punches in which he couldn't even protect himself. That's what happens when you lift weights a lot. It's good when you start off early, but later on your arms become so heavy you can't handle them.
Going into the 10th round, Oscar came out and just really started landing some punches, and Fernando had no answer for them.
He caught me with a lucky shot, I feel. And I wasn't able to recover, in between rounds. And that's the way it went down.
Goes Vargas on another rocket left hook. A sensational left hook.
This was a hurricane that he wasn't going to be able to stand up against, and ultimately that's what happened. Oscar De La Hoya stopped him and broke his heart.
If he could make Fernando Vargas eat his words, if he could knock him out, and he does.
In boxing and in this world, you gotta know how to win and you gotta know how to lose. So it was my time to lose that night.
After every championship fight, we test for all performance-enhancing drugs, and Fernando did test positive. I believe he was fined $100,000 and was taken 9 months out of his career, so it was a pretty stiff penalty.
When the news broke that he had tested positive for steroids, there wasn't a lot of arched eyebrows because during the weigh-in he looked so muscular that I knew something was up.
I thought he handled himself very professionally. Fernando came to the hearing with his family. He learned, I think, a very important lesson. Any time you put something in your body, you better know what it is.